Hey you guys, it's Moonlander back with another movie review, and today we're going to be looking at the new movie called First Reformed.
Are you washed in the blood, in the soul-cleansing blood of the Lamb? Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow?
My hands shake as I write these lines.
Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb?
Can God forgive us for what we've done to this world?
Who can know the mind of God?
Now, First Reformed is written and directed by Paul Schrader, and he wrote Taxi Driver and the screenplay for Raging Bull, among other films. So, I didn't know this until I went to make a review for it. So, yeah. And now I found this in the horror section of new releases on Amazon, and it costs $5.99 to rent. So First Reformed is about a priest that is the priest of a church that's nearing its 250th anniversary. It's a historical landmark, but nobody really attends it. Although a young couple of environmentalists that want to enlist this priest, played by Ethan Hawke, to help the husband restore some of his hope in humanity and change his mind about getting an abortion with his pregnant wife. And he wants to do this because he thinks it's the right thing to do, not to bring a child into this world that's about to end. And now this is all while a bigger mega church led by Cedric the Entertainer that is connected to this old church has invested interest in this anniversary. And I don't want to give any more of a description on this movie to prevent spoilers. So the things I liked about First Reformed is, I have to say that I never expected to enjoy a movie that's so deep into environmentalism and religion. I can't think of any movie like that I liked. I find both usually to be pretty off-putting. And next I want to mention that I really enjoyed Ethan Hawke's performance in First Reformed. I'm not a fan of his. I struggled to think of a movie he was in that I liked, or I liked his performance. Like, the only one I can really think of is Training Day. But in this movie, he's this, dejected priest that doesn't really have much of a congregation. He's an alcoholic. He's lost his wife and son, and that's an interesting part of his character. And he has this strange relationship with this woman from this mega church. And he apparently is dying. I think it may have been cancer or something. But between the writing and his acting, it's a really strong performance. And look, this movie has some really great scenes in it. A lot of times there were just scenes, it's nothing like in your face. It's just all very subtle. And, it's just strong throughout the whole movie. I thought it was, really entertaining. And it leads all up to a shocking ending that does leave you hanging in a way, but it also is going to haunt you and make you think about this movie long after it's over. And then finally, I will also have to mention, I almost didn't watch this movie just because it had Cedric the Entertainer in it. luckily the trailer was good enough. I did watch it. But like, to me, in my mind, seeing that he was in this, I was like, ugh. But no, he does good in this. I liked his character. He's not necessarily a bad guy. It's more like he just keeps blinders to what's going on so that he may remain holy, maybe. There's not a lot to his character but in the movie, but what there is I thought was good, and I liked him in this movie. So my final thoughts on First Reformed is it is a provocative and haunting movie that will stick with me for some time. And I think if I watched this movie again, I would get even more out of it. I don't really plan to, but I mean, maybe sometime down the line. But yeah, it was a good movie. I will have to say, however, this movie is not going to be for everyone. I could see people finding it boring or slow. I know my wife, she wasn't into it at all. And also the ending might turn people off because it's more just to leave you thinking about everything. It's not a clear-cut ending. But I am going to give First Reformed the 9 out of 10. Look, I suggest this one. It's definitely a unique experience, and those are hard to find. So, alright, you guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.